Hello from Japan.
Today we're heading to the city of Kobe.
Let's go.
Kobe is obviously known for its famous Kobe steaks. But one thing that you might not know is that it's also known for its sake.
Actually, Kobe produces 30% of all the sake in Japan.
So today we're gonna drink all the sake in Kobe.
No, we're gonna do some tasting.
Let's go. Before we get to drinking the sake, we need to learn a little bit more about it. So we're starting our day off here at the Hakutsuru Sake Museum so we can learn about how sake was traditionally made. So there's also a shop at this museum and they have sake tasting, so we're gonna try some. We have one that's a namagenshu. It's basically like, kind of like a draft sake. It hasn't been like pasteurized yet, so try that. Really good. It's like not too sweet, pretty dry. A little bit of alcoholiness, but not too much. And then we also got a umeshu, which is like a plum wine. Very sweet. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of umeshu. But if you like umeshu, all the more to you. That sake museum was a great way to start the day.
I agree. I felt like I learned so much about sake making, and it's so cool to see all the equipment they used to make sake. It's kind of incredible.
Yeah, and the museum shop was really nice too. And as always, it's always great having free samples.
I know. I feel a little bit tipsy now.
Now we are off. We have like this much. Now we are off to our next sake brewery. We've got another 15 minutes of walking to do first. Our tasting at this brewery was super amazing. The staff that were serving us was like really knowledgeable, and he spoke a little bit of English, which was great, and obviously he spoke Japanese. And so even if you don't understand Japanese, he'll still be able to help describe what the sake is like. There was definitely two that we really liked, so now we're deciding which of those two we want to buy. So there's this one, which is like their really popular one. It was actually served after the Nobel Prize banquet. And then there's this one that we tried, which he said is great in the summer and also in the winter when you heat it up. So we'll get one of these two. We are off to our next sake brewery, and Sandy's eating snacks. We have made it to the location that we've been looking forward to, honestly, the most, which is the Hakutsuru brewery. Hakutsuru is like one of the biggest breweries in all of Japan, so we're excited to check it out. So this brewery is really cool because they also have a huge museum in it. And to be honest, I think this is actually better than the first museum that we went to. So maybe just skip that first one and come straight to the Hakutsuru brewery because they've got the best sake and they've got the coolest museum. We have just about made it to our final brewery of the day. We're excited to check this one out.
masters of sake brewing. Simplified sake brewing techniques have become the norm, and only a few sake breweries.
So one thing that this brewery has that's really cool is they have this video that they play for you as soon as you walk in, and it's completely in English, which is great if you're an English-speaking person. And it explains exactly how they make sake, because they use the traditional method of sake making here.
Yeah, it's really cool. Now I understand a bit more.
Now let's go explore the rest of the museum, and then the best part of all, try some sake. So this brewery has regular free tastings, and they also have paid tastings. So it's 500 yen for, you get to try 2 different sake, and you also get a cup with it. So I think I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try the Junmai Daiginjo. So you have a coin, you put the coin in. You put it underneath.
Wow, so cool.
Oh, that's really good. Definitely the smoothest sake I've ever tried. Try some of this.
Wow, it's like super clear, but the aroma of the sake, you can taste it in your mouth, so after you swallow, it was really good.
We're gonna get this one because it was really good, and this is like $31, which for us is like, in Japan especially, is a very expensive sake. Normally we'll, like, when we buy sake, we'll like cap out at max at like 2,000 yen, which is like $20. So we're definitely splurging today, but like honestly, this was definitely the best sake I've ever had. And I've had some sakes that are like $80, $100, $200 back home, and this was way better. So whatever they're doing with this one's the best. As we were walking to go and find food, we actually came across another sake brewery.
And as we walked in, we realized we actually came here like 5 years ago.
I remember we got rained in, and we weren't even planning on going to breweries that day, but we just got like rained in. We found a building and we were like, let's run inside, and it turned out to be a sake brewery, and we had an amazing time. So we're excited to go check it out and see if it's as awesome as we remember.
Yeah, let's do it.
So what's really cool about this sake brewery is that it's not a museum, it's actually just a sake brewery that's still running, and you can actually see the area where they make the sake. Unfortunately, right now, they're not making any, but you can still see like the area where they actually make it. This is part of their sake making operation right here.
That's the premium sake, Kuzo. That's a limited. Limited edition.
Strong, it's really nice. It's like a little sweet, but not too sweet. Okay, now we are officially done with all of our sake breweries, because if we go to any more, we'll just be very drunk.
I'm super buzzed.
Now it's time to go get some food, because we haven't eaten anything since breakfast time. And it's getting pretty late. It's like almost 5 o'clock. For dinner, we decided to get some sushi, and we're at a kaiten sushi place, which is a like conveyor belt sushi place, but you can order off the tablet as well. So we're gonna order off the tablet. We just got our food and we're so excited to eat. We got a bunch of different things and they all look delicious. And especially, as always, excited for the tuna. I find the tuna in Japan is just like on a whole nother level. Was super delicious, and it was a great way to end our day. We're feeling really tired after heading all the way to Kobe, so I think we're just gonna head back to our Airbnb now. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys in the next one.